Angelo here. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back, viewers of my stream. This is the day that, ever since Resident Evil 2 first came out, Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was the beginning of last year, it is now January 20th, 2020, and I finally believe I have finished everything there is in this game, as far as Resident Evil achievements and Resident Evil .net achievements go. Now, after 50 weeks, roughly, of playing all these random challenges that rank anywhere from Pacifist, Undamaged Goods Plus, Undamaged, Hardly Armed, Dangerous, No Time to Waste, No Detours, all those. What did I get? I got these, which is basically just icons for the ResidentEvil.net website. Now, some people would wonder, is it worth it? My opinion, hell yeah. I mean, look at that. Now, granted, pretty much is only for the hardcore of the hardcores, but hey, in my opinion, I guess that's me. Now, granted, I know a lot of people don't like to play a game and be forced to play it under other people's rules or conditions that they don't want to do. Now, granted, there are a lot of things, which is why I guess it's called a challenge. So if you fancy a challenge and you want to actually try some of these and also get these, in my opinion, pretty cool icons, I guess the biggest thing about why, to me, it's cool is the fact that not that many people have it. I was looking, it's about 0.001% of people have it. So, very, very exclusive club. And honestly, I guess that's the whole reason why we do these kind of challenges and stuff. One, to test ourselves, see how far we can really go with the game. And two, just overall, just if there's something out there, it's kind of like that whole mountain climber thing. Why does a mountain climber climb a mountain? Because it's there. Why did I do these challenges? Well, it was there. But all in all, I mean, I got to really have fun with this game, so like everything there is left to do with this game, I really felt I did it. So I was able to play both as Leon Claire. Hell, technically, when on PC, you can actually go through and use like Fluffy's mod manager and fully get on and play like, RE3 Jill, Stars Jill, Chris Redfield, Barry Burton. And I constantly switched through every week, and I did a different audio language. So I heard pretty much the entire game in French. I heard it in Italian, German, Chinese, which I believe was Mandarin, Japanese, of course English, French. I would have loved to hear the game in Russian, and also if the game was in possibly even any other kind of Portuguese. I wanted to hear it in Portuguese because a lot of my viewers are from Brazil. Shout out to Brazil, and also Russia. Every now and again, I don't have too many, but I mean, still, just I'd like to hear it. It's a unique language, so just to hear it and do it that way. I wish the game Daymare had that ability, but when you change the audio or just the language in general, it changes the text. And I saw Russian was a part of the Daymare game, just kind of jumping around, and then I clicked it, all in Russian. I can't read it. I just wanted to hear it, it just sounds unique. And it was really cool to hear the different ways and everything. So I really got fully into the meat and potatoes of this game, and I got to like fully break it down, see how everything was. I learned different strategies. Like I could, after playing the game this many times, I totally understand why some people just love speedrunning. And I'm not gonna lie, this game, it changed from a survival horror game into a speedrunner's game. Ever since pretty much everything that was based around unlocking things in this game was all set around your speed, your time. It doesn't matter what you did, how many first aid sprays you used, how many times you were damaged, if you only used herbs, if you didn't use herbs, if you didn't save. Well, technically, it was speed and saves. So 3+ saves and time. That was all it was. So when a lot of these things were telling you, like, hey, beat the game under this time, it's like, man, getting an S+ rank is harder than that. So some of these challenges, they were pretty easy. To me, the challenges that I thought that were like the biggest pain in my ass was the step challenge, like under 10,000 steps. I'm a person who loves running around everywhere and picking things up. Another one is Pacifist. It's where you only have to kill, like, you can't kill more than, like, I think, 4, 5? And for the most part, that worked. This last one, for me, I missed a week because I was like, man, I forgot. I think it was a step challenge. And I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. And I was like, I'll do that later. And I didn't know that the thing reset. And when it reset, I was like, oh, damn, I just missed my chance. So technically, I should have had this 50th platinum on what is it, last Monday. Unfortunately, like I said, I messed up, but to me, this was really fun. It was kind of a pain in the ass, too, at the same time. Like I said, there are certain ones that I specifically remember. The No Time for Detours. That one, I think I had to redo it 6 times, because I'd either get, like, 1,000 something, or, like, I'd be way over. I'd be, like, at, under X amount of... Actually, I think one of them was, like, under, like, 9,000 or something like that, and you had to do it on hardcore, and basically the hardcore one, it just forces you, it streamlines you. You have to do this. So luckily I'm on PC, where I was able to lower the graphics down and use the knife glitch, and well, not really a knife glitch, but the FPS glitch, where if you lower your graphics settings to 50 to keep your FPS above 120 plus every time, you do extra DPS with the damage. So if you're on PC, that's a great way to get through the game. One of the other things I enjoyed was the fact that all you had to do was just fully beat Leon or Claire first run and second run. And then after that, you would unlock the Hunk and Force Survivor mode. I thought that was really cool, and just playing it over and over again. Man, I failed a lot of those, especially the ones where you couldn't use sub-weapons. Man, that gets rough. But then you learn how to use both your shotgun and your magnum, until it came to Hardly Armed But Dangerous Plus, which then you couldn't use a shotgun and you couldn't use sub-weapons. Ah, man, that's hard. that got me pretty good, too. But overall, like I said, I did it. So that's 50. And like I said, I could probably use that other icon where it's like everybody in the better graphics version of all the characters from Resident Evil 2 Remake, but I'm like, man, classic. I mean, it's called God Tier Player, and it's a picture of Retro Leon. How can I not choose that one? I got to. So I'm using that, and we have just a little over 2 months, and we got Resident Evil 3 Remake coming out. This guy already pre-ordered it, so I'm already set, and I'm going to assume that they're going to have more ResidentEvil.net challenges to do, but I also feel that the bigger challenges they're probably going to do for Resident Evil 3 Remake is things that have to do with the Project Resistance. I feel like even though we got the Ghost Survivors for this game, they're probably going to be doing more along the lines of like adding more things, more enemies, more bosses, and things like that to Resident Evil Resistance. It's just a gut feeling I have. So we'll see exactly what happens, but yeah, here we are. I did it. I got my icons. Got to play with all these different mods, so thanks to the modders out there who allowed me to play as like RE3 Jill, a not so hoed up version of Claire, which is why I finished this last one off with the modded versions of Leon and from his Resident Evil 4 outfit without his jacket, and Claire, that's a little more reminiscent of the actual PlayStation version. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. It was fun. The Tofus were pretty cool. I feel like they could have done more. Outside of playing as Flan, and a couple times with Tofu, and a couple times with Uiro Mochi. But then again, like all the things say you can't use like either Tofu or you can't use Uiro Mochi or Konjac, and it's like those are the things. So basically, I only played Hunk when I was doing all these missions, because it's kind of a waste for me to even try the other characters, because then next week you're probably not going to be able to use them. And Hunk has like the most versatility to him, because he has heals, he has sub-weapons, and he has every weapon in the game that Leon has. And his MP5. So, to me, the game was all awesome. You know, if you think about it now, that's actually the only gun he was missing. That's the gun that all of them used in the Resident Evil 2 cutscenes when they're fighting against Birkin after they took the G-Virus from him. But then in the fourth Survivor, they never use that. None of them. Even he does. He has every other weapon but that. So, cool. I liked it. And now, we got Resident Evil 3 to look forward to. And I guess, even Project Resistance. Maybe there's something that can be amazing about it. I don't know. I mean, I guess I will try it when it comes out, because, hey, you got to get your money's worth. So, we'll see. Maybe I can just play with some of my viewers and just see how we go from there. That's my, I guess, final update for this one. That was my 50th Platinum for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I got everything. And, yeah. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, I try to throw a little bit of mixture of everything I did recently in this game, so hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys on my stream. If not, comment, like, dislike, hit me with whatever you want.